Good afternoon, everyone. Me and my colleagues prepared a presentation in which we are going to talk about Kellogg's company. First, we are going to talk about the introduction to the agribusiness. The product or service of Kellogg's company are Kellogg cereals, Pop-Tarts, Kibler cookies, crackers, snacks, and Kellogg's Fiber Plus. The history of Kellogg's company is that Kellogg's was founded in 1906, renamed the Kellogg Company in 1922. From 1969 to 1977, Kellogg's acquired various small businesses like Eggo. In 2001, Kellogg's made its largest acquisition, Kibler Company. In 2012, Kellogg's became the world's second largest snack food company after PepsiCo by acquiring the Pringles potato crisp brand from Procter. Presently, Kellogg's is a member of the World Cocoa Foundation. Kellogg's is in the production sector. The vision of Kellogg's company is that to enrich and delight the world through foods and brands that matter, while the mission is nourishing families so they can flourish and thrive. The location of Kellogg's company in North America, Europe, Asia Pacific, and Latin America. Moving to the management, the ownership of Kellogg's is institutional ownership 81.03%, while the total shares outstanding 354 millions, while the total values of holdings is 20,154 millions. The structure of Kellogg's is a corporation. Who are the top managers? John Bryant, the CEO, Margaret Path, Senior Vice President, Bridget Skimmett, Vice President, while Ronald Designer is the CFO. The decision making in Kellogg. According to Kellogg's, they said, how we make a decision says as much about how we are as a company as the decision itself. It is important that we make decisions that we can be proud of, decisions that support behaviors that are legal, ethical, and responsible. This decision tool can help us navigate the gray areas of business and ensure we make the best choices. Moving to the supply chain, the components of the supply chain are supplier to input, processors and manufacturers to retailers and exporters, and then to the consumers. The agribusiness supply chain relates to the firm. First, the primary sector, in which it includes raw material suppliers and natural products, and then it's transported and warehousing. Then secondary sector, which is manufacturers and producers, then transported and warehousing. The third sector is territory, wholesalers and retailers, and then transported to the consumers. Kellogg's have a horizontal integration with Pringles, Kashi Company, Mass Food Group, Egypt leading cereal company. And these are the picture of the three horizontal integration with. Moving to the financial part, financial position of Kellogg's. Sales declines between 2008 and 2010. Kellogg logged positive sales growth until 2013. However, in fiscal 2015 year-end January, revenues decreased by a marginal 1% due a 4% decline in US morning food as a result of a decline in sales of Special K and Kashi, and a 3% drop in North America and Asia Pacific, each due to soft demand for cereal. After reaching a peak of 1.8 billion in 2013, the company's net income fell by 65% in fiscal 2015 due to increased selling, general and administrative expenses and cost of goods sold, including adjustment for pension plans and commodity contracts. Recent revenues of Kellogg's company in 2014 14,580,000, while in 2013 14,792,000, in 2012 14,197,000. The number of employees are 30,671, while the recent investment are Kellogg invest in Pringles, Costco, and Procter & Gamble. This is an income statement of Kellogg's company. For example, the revenue in 2014 are $14,580,000. The gross profit of net sales is 34.7%. Kellogg's have a large expense in its company, like advertising, which cost them $1,094,000 because advertising what helped to attract people to their products and increase the sales. Moving to the marketing, how Kellogg's advertising and market their product by promotional activities such as advertising, event management, above the line promotion and below the line promotion. And here is an example of their advertising.
The gang and I were drilling for cocoa rocks when...
They're mine now, monkey.
Quick, pass me some rocks. Brace yourself, hippo.
That was a soft one.
Pass me a crunchy one. Croc will never get his claws on our tasty cocoa rocks.
Kellogg's divide target market into 6 segments: tasty market, simply wholesome, shape management, kid preferred, mom approved, and inner health. The value added process of Kellogg's company is they have a growth finder approach that help Kellogg develop a new consumer lead demand framework and further understand markets with growth opportunities, more consistent branding, greater innovation, efficiencies, and in-market learning, which lead to having a great products and creative ideas. The competitors of Kellogg's companies are Nestle, Heinz, General Mills, and Tesco. How does Kellogg differentiate it from the competitors? They are best in baking, they have manufacturing plants in 17 countries, high brand recognition, and high quality and nutritious food. Moving to the case study analysis, the first problem is that Kashi will pay $4 million in a false advertising lawsuit put forth in Florida. The lawsuit claimed that Kellogg's, the parent company for Kashi, in which Kashi advertised an all-natural GM-free product that was in reality full of genetically modified ingredients. The solution for this problem is that Kellogg has to control and monitor the activities of Kashi by sending a supervisor or ask them to send weekly or quarterly report of their recent activities, and then Kellogg approves or rejects it. Moving to the second problem, whenever Kellogg goes for a promotional activity, it is required to fulfill the legal requirements of the promotions and consumer law according to that particular country. The solution is that they need to understand those requirements carefully so that there will not be any chance of bad aids and avoid any penalties.